Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Danny Godby Gymnasium, the site of a huge matchup in AA basketball action in the state of West Virginia as the Wheeling Central Maroon Knights travel all the way down here to Chapmanville, West Virginia to take on the Tigers of Chapmanville Regional High School. James Barker and Austin Chafin with you here at Danny Godby Gymnasium. Should be a fun one here tonight. The Maroon Knights come into tonight's contest with a 10-1 record as they have defeated most of their opponents by more than 10 points. It's been about a 20-point victory for each victory the Maroon Knights have. The only loss they have is to private school Lindsley out of West Virginia, 62-53. We talked to Coach Mel Stevens before tonight's contest, and he said this team ranks up there with one of the better teams he's coached in all the years that he has been coaching. So this is a Maroon Knights club that Coach Stevens feels like has a chance to make a run into Charleston. When you talk about both of these clubs, this was supposed to be the AAA or the AA state championship game from last year. It was going to be Chapmanville that came out of one side, and it was supposed to be Wheeling Central that came out on the other side. It was Charleston Catholic that defeated Wheeling Central, however, that made that your state championship game contest. So this one was kind of anticipated last year, but we get it this year now here in January. Austin and I are going to step aside for a break. When we come back, we'll have more of this Coalfield Health Center pregame show for you here on the D&D Network.
Here at Logan Bank and Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the Southern Coalfields. So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away.
Here at LB&T, we make online banking easy.
We've taken the hassle out of applying for a loan on our new website. It's as simple as going to our lbnt.com website and choosing the loan product that best suits your needs.
Your loan on your time. Visit us at lbnt.com. You're only a click away.
So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away. It's easy to apply online at lbnt.com, and all decisions are made locally. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our number one goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999.
Before you write that check with us.
And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
Stop by Eric Home and Drug today and let them fill your prescription. Eric Home and Drug has been serving the Chapmanville community for over 46 years. They're a proud supporter of the Chapmanville Tigers and all mountain athletes.
Come on down to the Loose Caboose Grill, located in Kermit, West Virginia. Come on in and try out their home fresh food. And go inside of the caboose and sign your name on the wall while you sit down and get you something to eat. Located in Kermit, West Virginia, go grab you a bite to eat at the Loose Caboose Grill.
Back here on the D&D Sports Network, James Barker and Austin Chafin with you as we are getting ready to go here and Danny Godby Gymnasium. Wheeling Central and Chapmanville, one of the better matchups you're going to see in all of Class AA this year, as Wheeling Central, again, 10-1 on the season. Players to watch for them: Eli Sandcombe, the 6'4" sophomore, the guard, one of the leading scorers for the Maroon Knights, and then Quentin Berlinski, the 6'2" guard, the senior for the Maroon Knights, also a big-time scorer for them as well. Mel Stevens said that this is a club that, they've gotten contributions from all five starters, and have all five starters that led them in scoring in games at a point in time, Austin. But when you think of Wheeling Central, you think of Charleston, you think of the state basketball tournament, because they're always there.
Yes. Yeah, like you said, all five of their players, the starting lineup, being able to contribute. in an impactful way, I mean, that's huge as a coach. You know, that takes a lot of weight off of your back. And we've also heard, you know, that they go deep into the bench as well.
Yeah, this is a deep team. This is, again, one of the Mel Stevens is what he said, one of my favorite teams. He doesn't know when he's talking about the history of Wheeling Central basketball, how many times they have started with such a great record at 10-1 at the beginning of the season. But this is a Chapmanville team that's 6-5, and they're starting to kind of gel and put things together. Had a really good win at Wayne, and then came back home and defeated Scott. They were up 36-6 at the halftime against Scott. So this is a defensive-laden team that Chapmanville has, and they're built around the now invitation getting from the McDonald's All-American, Zion Blevins. He got one of the 700 invitations to kind of be selected there. You go through this process where you narrow it down to a number of lists, but Zion Blevins got an invitation for the McDonald's All-American game, so congratulations to him.
And being from, you know, a small town like this in a small area where the community really bands together, and to see one of your guys get invited to one of the biggest stages in the game, that's an honor. That's huge.
National anthem here from Danny Gobby Gymnasium only means one thing. We've got the starting lineups for you here on the D&D Sports Network, as it will be Eli Sanscombe, the sophomore, 6'4" sophomore from Wheeling Central, gets the start. Quentin Berleski, number 12, gets the start. He's a senior, 6'2". Number 15, Jeremy Ratcliffe, the 6'3" forward, gets the start on the inside as well. Then you have Mac Oliash, the 6'5" forward, sophomore, wears number 24. If you're scoring at home, Oliash is spelled Olejazz. I don't know how many of you are scoring at home, but just in case. And then number 14, Troy Anthony, gets the start. Junior as the guard for Wheeling Central. As the officials veteran officiating crew here tonight for this one, as they're ready to go here. It's an official appreciation week in West Virginia, and they say thankless job most of the time. Austin.
Number 14, Troy Anthony. Number 15, Jeremy Ratcliffe.
Now it's time for the Chapmanville starting lineup. As it is a familiar lineup for Chapmanville. You'll have Zion Blevins, Cameron Blevins, the point guard, Benji Adkins, the center. Inside, Drew Berry, where's number 13, the senior, gets the start as well for Chapmanville. And then number 10, Joey Gollahue. If you haven't watched Chapmanville basketball very often, Zion and Joey G are the two guys that you want to make sure you keep an eye on the floor. Benji Adkins as well, as he can go inside and outside as a big. So this should be a fun one here in Chapmanville. The crowd starting to filter in here. Different from a 4 o'clock tip, but when you have your friends from Wheeling traveling down, it makes it a lot easier for them to get home.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, should be one of the first times all season, size-wise, Chapmanville gets a really good matchup in state.
Yes.
Fairmont obviously was a big matchup for them as well, size-wise, but it's not very often Chapmanville sees teams that match up with them size-wise, as the tip still tipped around and finally controlled by Berlinski as he'll bring it up the floor against the man-to-man defense for the Tigers. Berlinski guarded by Blevins, gets a high screen, now gets to the top of the key, pulls for three, off the rim, no good. Rebound tapped out, but it was off of a player that was out of bounds, and it will go back to the Tigers. We'll see the defensive alignment here for Central Catholic, as Blevins will run the point. And they're going to be in man-to-man as they'll pick it up lightly until the half-court set. Adkins with it, looks, gives it off to Gollahue on the right wing. They look inside, now back outside to Zion Blevins. Blevins gives it to Adkins, gets it inside. Berry, reverse layup, no good. Rebound fought for, and you're going to get a jump ball, and it will stay with Chapmanville as they'll have an inbound underneath.
Every time I watch Chapmanville, I just love the ball movement. Their ball movement is definitely sweet to watch, especially in today's game that we see in basketball.
An errant pass there from Gollahue as it's picked off, as we'll see Sandcombe drive in. His shot no good. Berlinski the rebound, tries to go back up. Left hand no good. Rebound was controlled by Berry, and he is fouled from behind. Chapmanville with the ball. No score here in the first minute of this contest. We thank you for joining us here on the D&D Sports Network. Blevins gets it off to Zion. Now back to Gollahue. Gollahue drives in, got bumped, and they're going to call a travel. So Gollahue there kind of got bumped, and no call on the contact. It'll be Wheeling Central ball. The Maroon Knights bring it up the floor. There's Berlinski. Good defense by Zion, and they'll move it around. You would expect a low-scoring contest. There's a charge drawn by Benji Adkins as he got his feet set as Sandcombe drove in. And a good job there from Adkins defensively sliding over. Blevins brings it up the floor, guarded by Berlinski. Over to Zion Blevins, controls it. Pull up, three, back rim no good. Berlinski rebound, and here come the Maroon Knights. Swings it over to Sandcombe in the corner. Three on the way for Anthony. It's off. Rebound tipped around. Zion gets it up. Now ahead to Cameron Blevins. He'll try to race in. Finger roll layup is good. Our first points on the game on the board with 6:12 to go here in the first quarter of play as Cameron Blevins leaks out and gets a layup. Sandcombe drives. Tough shot there in the paint. Rebound to Berry. And here come the Tigers again. Benji Adkins, the big man, left wing, looks inside. Nope, back outside to Blevins. Zion spins, gives it off to Gollahue. Long three for Joey G, and it's good. Gollahue strokes it from deep, and the Tigers a 5-0 lead here early in the first quarter. Berlinski gets it off a screen, drives in. Ball tipped. Adkins able to chase it down in the corner. Now we'll give it off to Barry. He'll bring it up the floor. Chapmanville on a 5-0 run to start this game. 5:20 to go here in the first. Blevins will get a double screen. Chooses not to take it. Now Zion with it. Gets to the foul line. Now out to Barry. Barry will try his luck at a three. No good. Rebound tip controlled there by Sancombe. And now back up the floor comes Radcliffe with it. And Central trying to find their first bucket of the game here inside 5 minutes of a first. They're going to get a double dribble there as Anthony thought he was trying to control the pass, but nevertheless, it's called a double dribble. 5-0 Chapmanville leads. Blevins brings it up the floor against Berlinski. Gives it off to Barry, top of the key. Give it back to Elijah Adkins. Calling Benji. Benji outside. Comes in and gets taken away. Good play there defensively from Oleash. He'll drive in and he's knocked from behind. Goes out of bounds and will go back to Wheeling Central. But a good defensive hustle there from Cameron Blevins to stop it from behind. Berlinski inbounds. Gives it off now to Sancombe. Sancombe tries to back Gollahue in, tries to go up with a baby hook, no good. And tried to get it there. Barry able to pick up the steal though, and then he lost it off his knee and it goes out of bounds. And we thank you for watching here on the D&D Sports Network. Like and share this Facebook feed and support these student athletes here. Back outside to Sancombe. Now to Anthony and hand off to Berlinski. Berlinski head fakes, gets it inside, little bobble and a block there from Gollahue. It'll stay with Wheeling Central. We're inside 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 5-0 your score. Chapmanville defensively has been pretty good so far. Berlinski gets the inbound. Oleash with it. Gives it off there to Anthony. Three on the way, no good. And Gollahue able to get the save attempt and the steal. Barry back the other way. May have gotten away with a travel. Cam Blevins, three from the wing, no good. Rebound controlled by Benji. Adkins underneath. His shot no good. Tried to get it back, lost it. And now here come the Maroon Knights with it as Sancombe up ahead. Berlinski thought he got away with a walk, got away with a little bump there as well. And now Sancombe, three, rattles out, no good. Rebound fought for, and they're going to call a hold on Chapmanville. It's either on Barry or Benji Adkins. They call it on Barry, his first, as we'll see Trenton Adkins check in for Chapmanville. A little bit more size into the game for the Tigers there. Waiting for Adkins to tuck in his jersey. Just a reminder for all of them. Berlinski will inbound. Looking, gets it back out to Sancombe, and they'll reset the offense. Again, Central has not scored here. Sancombe trying to change that with a three there. No good. Rebound tipped around. Out here to Anthony now as he'll reset it as Sancombe. And Central will now have their fourth opportunity on this trip to try to get a bucket. Good look inside there. That's 42, Isaac Schmidt. And now they're going to play a foul on Benji Adkins, and that will send, no, they call it on Blevins. So Zion Blevins gets the call, and that'll send Schmidt to the line to shoot two. And this is the first. The old saying, ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. So Schmidt misses the first and makes the second. Central finally on the board at the 3:02 mark here in the first quarter. 5-1. Your score as Cam Blevins got it taken away, and now it will be Chapmanville balls that went off the foot of Berlinski. But he has kind of hounded Blevins here in the last couple possessions, bringing it up the floor. And he got the little poke there, but luckily for the Tigers, it goes out of bounds. Blevins will bring it up again against Berlinski. Gives it off to Trenton Adkins, now to Benji Adkins. They'll look inside to Blevins. Had a good size advantage, couldn't get the reverse layup to go. Gets his own rebound, though. Now we'll get it to go. Zion Blevins working hard there to get a two-pointer for the Tigers. They increase their lead to 6, 7-1 here with 2:26 to go in the first quarter of play. Sandcombe gets a screen up top to Schmidt. Schmidt looking off to Berlinski. Now he'll try to move people out of the way. Pull up three for Berlinski. Rattles off the back of the rim. No good. Good tap by Zion Blevins. Up ahead to Benji Adkins. He'll drive in. Little Euro step from Benji goes. It's now 9-1 in favor of the Tigers. And it will be a 30-second timeout for the Maroon Knights. So good afternoon basketball for you here on the D&D Sports Network. We hope you guys are tuning in to this one. You've got a split screen of what's going on at the Fieldhouse in Logan as well, and maybe curled up on your couch on the big screen watching the Browns and the Texans. So we appreciate you tuning in with us here on the D&D Sports Network.
I tell you what, this game has been a very action-packed game. Good defensive game. Chapmanville's obviously got the upper hand on the offensive side. But, I mean, overall, I think this is still anyone's ball game. Very tight game.
Yeah, I agree, Austin. And I think that when you look at these two teams, defense is a premium for both clubs. That's why you're looking at a 9-1 game here with 6 minutes gone. Right now, Wheeling Central hasn't been able to hit the shots from the outside. We'll see if that changes here as early as this possession. As Eli Dean has stepped into the game for the Maroon Knights now. So give it off to Berlinski, left wing. Gets a screen from Schmidt. Now Adkins switched off on Berlinski. It may be a matchup that they want to try to exploit here, and then Chapmanville finally found a way to switch it back quickly. Dean with it. Dribbles, top of the key. That's Oleash now to Berlinski. Berlinski gets a curl. He'll drive in, step back. Nope, wasn't there. Double team, now kicks it out. Dean, three from the wing. It's short. Blevins with the rebound. And Chapmanville's defense has been a premium here so far. Adkins drives in, goes all the way in there, called offensive foul on Benji Adkins. That's his first personal. Two tough calls on Chapmanville early in this one. This is a Chapmanville team that does not have as much depth as Wheeling Central, specifically at the guard position now that Jep Aisden is out. So he's the backup point guard for the Tigers. Berlinski drives in, back outside. That's Ratcliffe, and now you're going to get travel from Berlinski. These calls seem to find a way, Austin, of making up for themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. Now let's see if they're able to actually capitalize on this offensive possession.
Blevins with it. Gives it off to Zion Blevins. Blevins looking. Gets it over to Benji Adkins. Adkins looks. Schollihue, he'll pull from there. Joey G rattles out. It was online. It looked good, but it couldn't get it to go. Under 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Berlinski lost it on the ground. Schollihue gets able to pick it up with the steal. And right now, can Chapmanville hold for one shot and hold Wheeling Central to 1 point here in this first quarter?
I think that's what they're going to try to do.
Talk about an impressive defensive quarter. As Blevins may have gotten away with a push-off there on Berlinski. 10 seconds to go. Give it to Zion now. Looking. Gives it off to Cam Blevins with 4 seconds to go. Chapmanville's got to do something. Great look to Benji Adkins to finish off the quarter. And it's 11-1 quarter for the Tigers as they take a huge lead here at the end of the first quarter on the layup from Benji Adkins. Austin and I will step aside for a break. Back with more of this huge AA matchup for you here on the D&D Sports Network.
Here at Appalachian Medical, our team has extensive experience in dealing with respiratory disease. That's why we specialize in respiratory products and disease management. We want to bring our knowledge and know-how to help patients live a healthier life. Appalachian Medical was developed by clinical professionals. We have more than 30 years of combined experience in respiratory disease management, case management, critical care, and more. Our respiratory therapists are skilled and compassionate. With offices in Kentucky, West Virginia, Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, let us be the ones you trust with your medical health care.
If you're looking for a friendly and fun atmosphere to enjoy...
Here at Appalachian Medical, our team has extensive...
If you're looking for a friendly and fun atmosphere to enjoy your daily cuisine, come to Cheech's Pizza in Lenore, West Virginia. Cheech's Pizza has world-renowned cheese sticks, delicious pizza, and the best subs in the pizza and pasta game. Don't forget to take advantage of our milkshake shop located inside. Bring your family down to meet ours. We are the place that treats you like family from the second you pull in the parking lot. We look forward to seeing you here at Cheech's Pizza.
Back here in Chapmanville, West Virginia, it's Chapmanville 11, Wheeling Central 1 at the end of the first quarter. James Barker and Austin Chafin with you. As Wheeling Central will have the basketball to start this quarter number 2. Dean with it. Back to Ratcliffe, top of the key. There's Tyler Dean, the three from him, no good. And Wheeling Central's gone to their bench to try to find some offense as Blevins went up and kind of ran out of room. I think he got the 2 feet in, just didn't possess the ball.
Right.
As we'll see Sancombe check back into the game. And Schmidt takes a seat. Mel Stevens has done this for a long time. He really likes this ball club that he has, but he also mentioned that this would be a big test for his club today. Good look underneath. Left-hand layup good there from Ratcliffe as Wheeling Central finally gets their first field goal of the game here in the second quarter. 11-3, the Tigers lead. Gollahue with it. Now back to the logo as Blevins tracks it down as he's guarded by Tyler Dean as they give Berlinski a little bit of a break on the bench. He's set to check in, though, at the scores table. Blevins looks, gives it to Cam Blevins, top of the key. Now to Benji Adkins, curls. Over to Zion, gets a screen. Blevins gives it off to Benji, little screen and roll, and you're going to get a blocking call there on Eli Dean as he'll pick up his first personal and will send Benji Adkins to the line to shoot 2.
This is so odd what you said, the first field goal of the game, and we're in the second quarter.
Yeah.
And we're talking about a strong Catholic team that, like you said, has beat their opponents by 10 or more.
Yeah. Yeah, I think when you look at this Catholic team, and Mel Stevens said it's one of his favorites that he's coached over the course of his many, many years, that speaks volumes. And they've got multiple 20, 30-point victories over opponents. And right now, 1 field goal through the first 10 minutes, almost 10 minutes of this contest. Dean gets over to Sancombe, back outside to Dean. Now Berlinski back into the game. That's Tyler Dean with it now. Sancombe drives in. He's blocked from behind, but they call a blocking foul on Benji Adkins. That's his second. That's a big foul for Chapmanville because Adkins provides that help side defense as that other forward for Zion, as we'll see Barry set to check in for Benji Adkins. Adkins will have his second foul as Sancombe makes the first one at the line. Barry checking back in.
Not too bad second foul, but, it kind of gets you wondering a little bit. You definitely don't want one of your star players in foul trouble before you get into halftime.
12-5 now, 7-point lead for Chapmanville as Cam Blevins with it. Gives it off to Barry. Barry to Sam Miller, who's checked in. Gets a good look into Zion Blevins, who had a great matchup, and Blevins lays it in. 9-point lead for Chapmanville now. Spin move there from Dean. Pull-up jumper from about 18 away. That was a nice move there from Eli Dean to get the bucket to go, and now we're starting to see Central see the bottom of the net. See if Chapmanville's defense can hold strong offensively right now. Barry with it on the block, spins, and he travels. start to see Central picking up a little bit of momentum here, Austin.
Yeah, and this could be very dangerous if they start to get a little bit of traction under the tires.
14-7, under 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Again, like and share this Facebook feed. If you're watching on YouTube, appreciate that as well. Good look back door there to Ratliff as he's able to get it to go. And Central now on a little bit of a mini run of their own. Gollihue up ahead with it. They'll bring it across the timeline as Coach Napper calls out the play. Gollihue to Campbell Evans. He'll pull a long three, no good. Adkins fought for the rebound. It goes off of him out of bounds. And Brad Napper looks at Campbell Evans and says, that's not the shot we wanted in that possession. We want to run a good possession, try to get some momentum back there. Dean with it. Gives it off to Ratliff. Now to Berlinski. Gets it inside on the post. Good poke there from Gollihue as Sansom maybe a little bit taller than Joey down there on the block and looks like a little bit better, stronger post player.
Yeah. Joey's so lanky. He looks like a creative my player build. I mean, he does it, and it comes to his advantage. Like you said, you've seen him a lot of times being able to poke that ball away. I mean, he's definitely an awkward player that you would have to go against.
Dean with it. Tries to drive in, does with the left hand. Couldn't get it to go. Tip back, no good. Sampson gets the rebound on the backside, high off the glass for Eli Sancombe. And now it's a 3-point lead for Chapmanville. As again, the Maroon Knights on a little bit of a run here in the second quarter. Blevins gets it off to Gollihue, top of the key. Gets it in the corner, now to Miller. Sam Miller gives it to Blevins, and now Chapmanville looks to reset. Gollihue gets a spot, though. Three on the way. Joey G again. Up ahead, good pass down the floor. Gollihue couldn't get the block as Oliash gets the bucket to go, so you trade 3 for 2. Chapmanville a 4-point lead. Miller with it, dribbles it back out, guarded by Berlinski. Now Barry with it on the right wing. He gets a screen, picks it up. Trenton Atkins was the guy intended for the pass. It's intercepted, though, back the other way. Sancombe, Joey Gollihue again with a block, and it will stay with Wheeling Central, but we get a timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout for Chapmanville. And while we have 30 seconds, just a quick reminder of one of our Four minutes to go here in quarter number 2. James Barker and Austin Chafin with you. As Chapmanville led by as many as 10, 11-1 at one point in time. And since that point, Wheeling Central has kind of fought back. It's been a 12-4 run to get to this point. Pass inside, Sancombe goes up strong, gets the bucket and the foul as he kind of moved Joey Gollihue out of the way there to get the bucket. And now Wheeling Central with a chance to cut it to 1. Sancombe does just that. 17-16. Important possession here for Chapmanville to just kind of settle back into this game in this quarter. Gollihue looking. Benji Adkins up top of the key. Gollihue got it off the tip pass, 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, Blevins goes up strong, gets it. Now will go up strong, gets the bucket and the foul back the other way. He just skied over top of everybody else, got the rebound, and went up strong with it.
Great hustle play by Blevins.
19-16. Chapmanville a 3-point lead. Makes the foul shot to complete the 3-point play, so it's a 4-point lead now for Chapmanville, 20-16. And again, what is one of the better AA matchups you're going to get before the state basketball tournament. Ratcliffe with it. Good defense by Miller. Now back outside, good cut, but a little miscommunication there from Oleash to the cutting Schmidt. And Oleash throws it away. Chapmanville with a chance to increase their lead on this possession. Gollihue guarded by Anthony. Will drive in. Floater at the foul line from Joey, no good. Tough shot, couldn't get into an offensive set where the Tigers back the other way come the Maroon Knights. Anthony with it. Gives it off there to Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe to Berlinski. Berlinski, good little move, shake and bake, got bumped. I don't know if they're going to call the shot. No, they call it on the floor. They're going to call this one on Cam Blevins. I believe that's his first. So 2:52 to go here in the first half of play. Berlinski looking, gets it in. 3 on the way from Ratcliffe in the corner, no good. Rebound on the ground. Blevins able to get it. Now up ahead to Barry, and back the other way come the Tigers. Drew with it, gives it off to Zion as he'll set the offense for Chapmanville. Now Cam Blevins. Drives in, pulls it back out, gives it off to Gollihue, about an 18-footer for Joey. No good off the right side. Rebound back to Ratcliffe and the Maroon Knights. Berlinski the other way, pull up 3 there. Back rim no good, rebound Zion Blevins. Poked from behind though by Schmidt. He's able to get it. Now Barry steals it from him, and Schmidt tried to steal it back, but it'll go to Chapmanville out of bounds.
A little back and forth action.
Absolutely. As the Tigers with the possession. They've had this 4-point lead for about a minute now. Nobody's been able to move the needle either way. Double screen for Zion. Gets Ratcliffe on him. Now to Cam Blevins outside to Gollihue. Gollihue tried to look inside to Barry. Luckily gets his shot back. Now has an open look for 3. No good. Rebound tip controlled by Schmidt. And the Maroon Knights back the other way. Berlinski with it. Guarded by Blevins. Pulled here from last time. They'll give it off to Schmidt and run the offense now. Berlinski, good give there to Ratcliffe. Now outside. 3 on the way for Anthony is good. It's the first outside shot we've seen from the Maroon Knights tonight. And it cuts the Chapmanville lead to 1. Barry, he'll try a 3. Back rim, no good. Rebound Schmidt. Here come the Maroon Knights with some momentum and a chance to take the lead for the first time in this contest, as Blevins is going to pick up his second foul as he put 2 hands, double hand check on Berlinski. As Trenton Adkins will check into the game now. Not entirely sure who he's subbing for. It is Blevins with his second foul. He'll have a seat next to Benji Adkins as they'll try to keep those 2 out of foul trouble for the remainder of the first half, both with 2. 1:11 to go. Step back 3 on the way for Anthony. This one well short. Rebound tip controlled by Miller, and he's held there by Ratcliffe. And it will be a foul called on Ratcliffe. That's Central's 3rd, so no foul shots yet for either squad. Now, we'll see if Chapmanville can eke back into a bigger lead. Miller, guarded by Berlinski, gives it off there to Gollihue. Double screen from Joey. Blevins was trying to cut. Joey thought he was cutting back door, threw it back door, and nobody was there to answer that door. 44 seconds to go. Berlinski drives in. Defense by Gollihue and Blevins was pretty stout. Berlinski lost it. Trenton Atkins picks it up. Now Zion up ahead with it. Gets it to Joey. Joey drives it, spin move. Shot up, no good. Rebound backside there by Ratcliffe. 25 seconds to go here in the first half. It's a 1-point lead for Chapmanville. We've been back and forth, up and down. Defense has been the supreme for both squads in this first half of play. Berlinski gets a screen. Adkins now guards him. Ratcliffe, three on the way. Back rim, no good. Rebound, Trenton Adkins, backside with 7.2 seconds left. It's the fourth team foul on Wheeling Central, and Chapmanville will have a chance to have the last shot. So Adkins checks out. Offensive, defensive substitution as Campbell Evans checks in. Miller able to get it. They're going to call travel on Barry as he can't move there, and now Wheeling Central will have possession underneath as Adkins checks back in. So Barry creates the turnover there underneath, and it's Wheeling Central basketball. There's a confusion about it. I'm pretty sure that they called a travel underneath.
Yeah, they did.
And it's Wheeling Central ball. I'm not entirely sure what the discussion is. It's okay. We got it all sorted out.
I was going to say, Coach Snapper down there, he acted like he agreed with the call.
They look inside, and they're going to call Barry on the foul. Now they reset the clock. Somehow the clock now moved to 20 seconds.
Oh, wow.
It was at 6.8 to start the possession. So the ball movement, I don't know what they're going to make the decision here, but your officials are going to come into the scores table, figure it out. So they'll wave off the play, I think, and they'll put 7.2 seconds back onto the clock.
That's a heartbreaker for Catholic to take the lead, get that ripped right back out from under you.
So now they're putting 6.3 actually on the clock. So all that for 0.9 seconds off the clock, but Wheeling Central has a chance to take the lead right before the half. Anthony drives in, shot up, rolls off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped around, Gollahue with it, and that will do it for the first half of play. It's Chapmanville 20, Wheeling Central 19. Back with the Appalachian Medical halftime show right after this as you're watching high school basketball action right here on the D&D Sports Network.
Gracie and Tate Merchandising has become a staple here in the Danville and Madison community. They'll make sure you find that treasure that's been eluding you. Everything you need under one roof. New items at discounted prices right here at Gracie and Tate Merchandising. Go Skyhawks!
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today. Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. Get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you.
Come meet the wonderful staff at the Del Barton Quick Shop. They got all your cold food needs along with tobacco needs. while you're down there, check out their award-winning hot food items. Once again, located in Dale Barton, West Virginia, the Quick Shop.
Stop by McCoy Dental and let our friendly staff take care of all your dental needs. Whether it's crowns, root canals, teeth cleaning, implants, or you're just in need of some light cosmetic work, we have you covered. McCoy Dental, improving our area one smile at a time. McCoy Dental is located at the Fountain Place Mall in Logan, West Virginia.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 and reach us Monday through Friday.
At Giovanni's Pizza in West Logan, we got subs, calzones, wings, pizza, and more. Stop by today. Great service with great deals. We also got a newly renovated and remodeled dining room where you can enjoy your game day celebrations or relax after a trail ride. We look forward to seeing you at Giovanni's in Logan, West Virginia. If you got a big job to get done, don't just trust any flagging service. Call Diamond Flagging Service. Diamond Flagging Service keeps your community safe while also making sure it stays moving. Give Diamond Flagging Service a call today for their services. They also offer amazing job opportunities. Diamond Flagging Services, proud supporter of the Mountain Athletes.
Come see us at Trailhead Bar and Grill in Maitland, West Virginia, where the locals come to hang out and the trail riders come to visit.
Follow us on Facebook page for our daily specials. We're open 7 days a week here at Trailhead Bar and Grill.
You can give them a call at 681-308-6088. Make sure you follow them on their Facebook page to keep up with all their daily specials and for business and operation hours. Trailhead Bar and Grill, located downtown Maitland, West Virginia.
Whether it's home, life, business, or auto insurance, Scott Ambergy at State Farm in Chapmanville, West Virginia is here to protect the things you love. Call Scott Ambergy today for a free quote. That's State Farm in Chapmanville, West Virginia.
If you're injured in a car wreck, don't delay. Give me a call today, Justin Markham. Here at Markham Law Office, we will fight for you. Don't settle for a handshake and a small check from the insurance companies. Give us a call. Don't take on the big insurance companies alone. We will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Here at Markham Law Office, you're more than a client. You're family, and we take care of family. Give me a call, Justin Markham, attorney at law.
Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisa, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options such as workbenches, shelving, transom windows, and much more. You can go to the location or buy using 3D Builder's online order system. You can build right from your own home. We offer metal garages and carports that are built to any size and installed right on your property. For more info, call 304-928-0060 or 304-928-0062. Here at Southside Buildings and Carports, we've got you covered.
Come down to Trailblazers Outfitters, located right off the 4-lane from Williamson, West Virginia, to hop on your new rental of side-by-sides, dirt bikes, or four-wheelers. They also have four-wheeler, dirt bike, and side-by-side repairs, along with accessories, tires, and stereo systems, and a large repair shop. Give them a call today at 859-953-0903 to get your new rental to enjoy the trails today. If you're a business looking to bring utilities underground with little impact to the environment, we offer that with horizontal directional drilling. With the abilities to steer around underground objects that may be in the way of conventional ditch digging, we offer the different hole sizes to complete any project. Let the professionals at Horizontal Drilling help you today. Give us a call at 304-928-0587.
Unfortunately, water, mold, or fire damage can happen to you. Restoration One of Southern West Virginia is available 24/7 to help take the stress out of your mess. Our primary goal is to respond and restore your property back to normal as quickly and safely as possible. When disaster strikes, Restoration One is your go-to cleanup crew. Save our number now in case you need us later. Whether the job is big or small, give Restoration One a call. 304-443-4959.
I'm Elise Hinkle, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner and director of behavioral health at Coalfield Health Center. Our providers have experience with a full spectrum of disorders. To schedule an appointment with one of our providers, call 304-855-1222. As a community, let's help each other address mental health. We are here for you when you are ready. Coalfield Health Center. Let our family take care of your family.
Come in from the cold and warm up with your favorite comfort food from Tudor's Biscuit World. Fluffy biscuits smothered with sausage gravy. Homemade blackberry biscuits topped with crunchy granola and icing. Or the new cinnamon caramel apple biscuit. And for a limited time, at participating locations, we're serving our over-the-top chicken pot pie. It's tender chunks of chicken, gravy, and vegetables, over-top mashed potatoes, and our famous made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuits. At Tudor's, we're serving up comfort food that's ladled with love.
If you're trying to rehab from an on-the-field or workplace injury, come to Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance in Chapmanville, West Virginia for all your physical therapy needs. For over 10 years, Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance has been making sure their clients rebound in the quickest amount of time possible. That's Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. Look forward to seeing you.
Call 304-752-3474 and see Missy Birchfield at your good friends at State Farm in Logan, West Virginia. She gives out free insurance quotes, so make sure you see her at State Farm.
Back here for you on the D&D Sports Network as we're getting ready to start quarter number 3. 20-19, Chapmanville leads Wheeling Central after action-packed first half, Austin. Just not a lot of fireworks on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you 100%. We was talking about on the break. You know, you can be up by 20 and still be on the edge of your seat. And we seen that Chapmanville up by 10. Looked like they was really running the show. And then that second quarter came around. And then it was all Catholic from there. And now we're looking at a close, still low-scoring ball game. But, I mean, 20-19, it's anybody's game. This is going to be a fun second half to watch.
It should be an interesting finish to this one. We're 16 minutes away from finding out a winner in this huge AA basketball matchup as we are on the road to Charleston. It'll be Chapmanville with the ball to start things. We'll see what adjustments both teams made in the locker room. Benji Adkins and Cameron Blevins back out there, both with 2 fouls, something to keep an eye on as we move forward. Zion Blevins with it. Pull-up jumper on the baseline is good. As Blevins able to get it to go. As Chapmanville increases their lead to 3. 22-19 on their first possession here in the third quarter. Berlinski gives it off to Anthony. Now top of the key to Sandcombe. Sandcombe drives in. Block from Gollahue. He's got 3 blocks on the evening already. Now up ahead, Cam Blevins hesitates, drives in. Floater, back rim, gets it to go. Chapmanville with 2 quick buckets. Their lead back to 5. And a good start for the Tigers here in the third quarter. Good look underneath. Back outside. Swing pass to Berlinski. Now Gollahue with a steal. Joey has been everywhere tonight so far. Cam Blevins up ahead with it. Gives a no-look to Drew Perry. Layup is good. 6 quick points for the Tigers. 26-19. Chapmanville with the lead. Berlinski guarded by Blevins. Now outside to Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe to Berlinski to Sandcombe. Sandcombe inside, shot no good. Gollahue a rebound. He's got a block, a steal, and now a rebound on back-to-back-to-back possessions. Berry with it. Gives it off. Adkins dribbles in the paint. Back outside to Gollihue. Gollihue gives it off to Berry. Chapmanville just moving the ball around the perimeter now as Benji Adkins will back it out. Gollihue looks patiently, skips it over to Berry. Hesitates. Now we'll give it off to Benji Adkins. Thought about the shot. He'll dribble it out. And we'll see Chapmanville be very patient here in this possession. Blevins, that's Cam, gets it into Zion. Zion skips it over to Gollihue. Long three for Joey, front rim, couldn't get it to go. Maybe rushed the shot a little bit, but if you're Joey Gollihue, you can shoot it anytime you want. Berlinski, he's swinging around the horn as he'll take it back, top of the key as Wheeling Central resets their offense. 5:30 to go here in the third quarter. Sandcombe looking, still looking. Now we'll dribble it on the floor, gets it over there, and a lay-in easily put in by Oliash. 5-point lead for Chapmanville, 26-21. The Tigers impressive on the defensive end so far in this one. Zion gives it up top to Cam Blevins. Now Gollihue, long three from the same spot he missed. Redeems himself as a long distance three from Joey Gollihue gives Chapmanville an 8-point lead. Gollihue continues to shoot so well from the outside for these Tigers. Ratcliffe over to Anthony. Left wing extended, still looks in. Anthony, floater, short, rebound, right place, right time was Eli Sandcombe as he gets the bucket to go. Up ahead to Berry now. Berry back outside, Cam Blevins, three from the corner row, good. Rebound, Gollihue, fadeaway, baseline jumper for Joey G is good again. Gollihue has had himself an evening. Berlinski, head fake, good defense by Chapmanville there to shut him down. Now inside there, good defense by Benji Adkins, but even better offense there from Oliash. 6-point lead for Chapmanville in a quick moving third quarter so far. 3:40 to go. Cam Blevins off to Benji Adkins. Gets it inside to Blevins on the left block. Singled up on Sandcombe, lost it. Now fadeaway jumper from about 8 feet away, and Zion Blevins gets it to go. Chapmanville's offense has heated up here in the third. Berlinski drives in. Good double team by Berry, almost got the steal as Blevins will now come back on to Berlinski. Inside there to Sandcombe. Gollihue almost got away with it. Good wrap pass there, though, and a backdoor cut to Oliash again. And with 3 minutes to go here in the third, it's still a 6-point lead, 33-27. Adkins looking. Will hand it off to Cam Blevins, but it's stolen away by Berlinski. Back away, off his knee. Are they going to say? Yes, good call from the official on the backside. Is Charlie Short able to see that one? It went off of the Wheeling Central Catholic player's knee after Blevins poked it away. Chapmanville gets the possession back up 6, 33-27. Gollihue with it. Guarded by Dean. Now they give it off to Blevins. Little two-man game there with Benji Adkins. He'll come in. Little shot rejected. Oliash got it, but Adkins got it back. Couldn't get the layup to go, though. And here come the Maroon Knights. Berlinski gets it in the corner. Ratcliffe, three, no good. Gollihue, as with 2:10 to go here in the third, Gollihue will drive in, and you're going to get a hand check there, and Gollihue goes down. He has been limping a little bit, and I think it might be his groin. He keeps holding that inside of his thigh, and it's just something to check out from Gollihue. He did that at the end of the half. It was the first time we noticed it, and it has become more prevalent here and the third quarter. Inside to Benji Adkins, back outside. Gollahue 3, no good. And now up ahead to Dean. Good defense by Chapmanville. Berlinski 3 on the way. Short rebound. Blevins underneath. He's double teamed, but he'll dribble out of it with 1:50 to go here in the third. Chapmanville has it. Cam Blevins 3 from the left side. Cameron Blevins gets it to go. It's a big shot there for the point guard. 9-point lead for Chapmanville. And they're going to call Zion Blevins on the bump. That's one of the first stoppages we've had here in the third quarter.
Yeah, it's been nonstop, good pace of basketball.
Dean with it, gives it off to Sancombe. He'll try a 3. It's good. Smooth shot there from the left-handed Eli Sancombe. The sophomore gets it to go. And that's back to a 6-point lead for Chapmanville. Multiple. Let's go Joeys and keep it up Joeys on the D&D Sports Network. Again, we thank you for watching this presentation of high school basketball on D&D. Barry, head fakes, gives it off. Campbell Evans, another 3, gets it to go. And the little man's hitting some big shots here in the third. 39-30. Sancombe drives in. They're going to call a block on Benji Adkins. That'll be his third. And he tried to get the charge. Joey Gollahue down hard here, and he's struggling right now. So Gollahue gets himself up, but now he's struggling to put any weight on that leg. That's a huge loss right now for the Tigers. Hopefully he gets a seat and a breather, he'll be okay. He is in pain though. Sancombe misses the first. I think the foul on Adkins wasn't necessarily that he was not set, it was where he was at. He was underneath the bat, he wasn't out. Sancombe couldn't get that one to go. Rebound tipped around, Zion able to get it. So 0 for 2 goes Sancombe from the floor. Miller stretches away, but a block there from Dean. Tyler Dean gets the block, and here come the Maroon Knights. 9-point lead for Chapmanville. 40 seconds to go here in the third. Sancombe, right wing. Berlinski with him. 30 seconds now. Slip screen from Sancombe, his 3 on the way, no good. Rebound tipped on the ground. Miller tried for it, but Dean picks it up, gives it to Sancombe there. He traveled, that's the call. Sancombe kind of shuffled his feet there, Austin, right before he threw it, and they make the right call. 15 seconds to go. Miller has checked in for Chapmanville. He'll run the point right now. 10 seconds as he crosses the timeline. Chapmanville's got to go here. 6 seconds to go. Hands it off Campbell Evans. Curls behind his back, and he's held from behind, and it's not a bad foul with 1.8 seconds to go because you're not in the bonus, and now Chapmanville has to have a quick inbound play and a quick trigger.
Yep.
They called that one on Berlinski. That was his first. Barry with it. Long 3. He's got an open look, and he gets it to go. Drew Barry hits the 3. A big shot from Barry. Ends our third quarter. Chapmanville a 12-point lead. Back with the fourth right after this as you're watching high school basketball right here on the D&D Sports Network.
Here at Logan Bank and Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the Southern Coalfields. So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away.
Here at LB&T, we make online banking easy.
We've taken the hassle out of applying for a loan on our new website. It's as simple as going to our lbnt.com website and choosing the loan product that best suits your needs.
Your loan on your time. Visit us at lbnt.com. You're only a click away.
So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away. It's easy to apply online at lbnt.com, and all decisions are made locally. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our number one goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999. Before you write that check, check with us.
And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
Fourth quarter we go, 42-30 after the big shot from Drew Berry gave Chapmanville their largest lead of the game at 12th. Wheeling Central with the basketball. Sancombe drives in, and that's a really smart decision out of the break. Benji Adkins had 3 fouls. They find the switch. They go right at Benji Adkins, and he picks up his 4th. And Benji, hasn't been a huge performance for him offensively, but defensively, he has played an excellent game. So he'll take a seat for just a while as Trenton Adkins checks in. Sancombe will go right at him, and they're going to call a hand check on, they call it on Berry off the way? No, they call it on Adkins. That's 2 quick fouls here in the fourth quarter. As Dean has it, gives it off to Berlinski. Thought about the 3. Inside look there, and you're going to get a foul on Chapmanville.
Oh.
And we'll see exactly who that's on. They call it on Berry, and that will send Schmidt to the line to shoot 2. Schmidt makes the first. Misses the second. Rebound tracked down by Sam Miller. And Chapmanville try to extend this 11-point lead now with 7:30 to go here in regulation. Blevins, who had the hot hand in the third, continues, steps inside the line there. It's a 13-point lead for the Tigers. 44-31. Long 3 from Sancombe and couldn't get the roll. Rebound Cam Blevins underneath. Throws it up ahead to Miller, makes the catch, and he's fouled there by Berlinski. As Berlinski picks up his second. We'll see Oleash and Anthony check back in, and a limping Joey Gollahue finds his way into the game as well. Joey trying to gut it out. Big game for Chapmanville, big game for Wheeling Central as well. Berry with it, gives it off. Gollahue was there, couldn't make the catch though. Back the other way, Oleash, little spin, little finger roll. It's good. Now the lead back to 11, 44-33. We'll keep our eyes on Gollahue. He didn't look too spry there in that first possession back. Blevins dribble it out, guarded by Sancombe. Blevins content to just dribble it out, gives it off to Cam Blevins. They're trying to get Gollahue with it, and they're going to call Berlinski on the foul as he bumped Blevins again.
He's hoping to get the push-off call.
Yeah. Gollahue still again. He still holds that ground.
Yeah.
Berry lobs it in, and he just tried to force that one, and it goes out of bounds. It will stay with Chapmanville, though, but they were getting ready to rotate there.
With Gollahue limping like that, it makes you wonder how they're going to use him in the offense for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
To where he can be productive.
Ball thrown. Blevins will track it down. Barely misses the half-court stripe. Gets it in the corner to Berry, and now Brad Napper is going to take a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. So again, we thank you for watching here on the D&D Sports Network as 11-point lead for Chapmanville as they have possession here. Again, the story of the game has been Chapmanville's outside shooting. It was Joey Gollihue that's kind of paced Chapmanville with those outside shots. But after that, Campbell Evans has really stepped up here in the second half. Chapmanville will inbound underneath. Gollihue with it. Barry now will give it off to Zion Blevins. 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Zion, good cut, gives it to Joey. Joey, little shot up and good. Well, I tell you what, even a one-legged Joey Gollihue is better than most.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Gollihue able to get the bucket on the shot there. And completes the three-point play. And at some point, Coach Napper may have to do offensive, defensive substitutions for Joey on the defensive end. But right now, he has earned his keep definitely on the offensive end as you're going to get a foul on Chapmanville. That'll be their fourth of the quarter. And it will be underneath the basket. Berlinski will inbound underneath. Skips it up top here to Oleash. Now to Sandcombe. He'll curl in, has an easy layup. It's good. 12-point lead for Chapmanville. Blevins with it. Dribbles it back out. Now, that's the thing about Blevins is he handles it just as well as a big man can. Barry has it. They're going to try to give it off to Blevins there and narrowly escape a 5-second violation. Cam Blevins now has it. Gives it off. Barry, long three. Can he stay hot? Roll no good. Rebound underneath there, and now the Maroon Knights up with it. Berlinski drives in. Gives it off. Three. Anthony from the right wing. Open look. No good. Hits the extension, and it will go back to Chapmanville with 4:45 to play. The Tigers with a chance to knock off Wheeling Central here at Danny Godby Gymnasium. They're 4:40 away from doing just that. Blevins gives it off Barry. Good screen and roll. Drew Barry makes the layup. 49-35. Sandcombe with it. Drives in on Gollihue. Goes up strong. Couldn't get the shot to go. Sandcombe again. No good. Rebound out of bounds. It will go back to the Maroon Knights with 4:16 to go.
I don't like what Catholic's doing here. They recognize that Joey's not at 100%, so we're going to attack him while he's on the defensive end. But still great defense by Joey getting the job done for the Tigers.
Long three from Sandcombe is good. He's got a smooth stroke from the outside. It's an 11-point lead for Chapmanville, 49-38. It is a Wheeling Central timeout, 30-second timeout, so we'll keep things here for you here on the D&D Sports Network. James Barker, Austin Chafin with you as Chapmanville has played well here. Maybe some of the best basketball we have seen them play this season. So they have risen to the challenge so far that the Maroon Knights have presented. The question is, can they close it out here in the final 4:10?
Well, only time's going to tell. And like we talked about before, 4:10 is a long time. It's like an eternity in basketball,
yes,
you know, for something to go very right, for something to go very wrong, depending on what side of the ball you're on. So
it'll be Chapmanville basketball after the Sandcombe three. And now we'll see some pressure for the Maroon Knights on the Tigers. Long, deep pass as Campbell Evans comes down with it. It's on the ground. You're going to get a tie-up, and the possession arrow to Chapmanville on that inbound play, and it will be Tiger basketball here on the side.
Well, I thought Tom Brady retired. But.
Yeah, Barry threw a good deep ball. Blevins went up and got it. Benji Adkins with it. Drives in, kicks it in the corner. Barry has been hot. Can't get that one to go. Rebound Berlinski, and the Maroon Knights with a chance to cut into this double-digit lead. Berlinski with it. Drives in. And it's going to be an offensive foul. So him and Cam Blevins have been going at it since the opening tip. And right there, Berlinski got a little shove on him, and it'll go back to Chapmanville with it. Adkins, good handles for a big. Barry tried to get the pass, somehow comes up with it. Long pass to Gollihue, who's underneath. Lay-in is good. 13-point lead for Chapmanville. 3:30 to go in the fourth, as they're going to call Blevins on the block there, and that's absolutely the right call. The bad thing about that one is it puts Sancombe, probably the best shooter on Central Catholic, at the line to shoot two, because now they're in that 5-foul bonus.
Yep.
Makes the first. Dean checks in.
I'm not the biggest basketball guru, but I would imagine if you're Catholic, you're going to try to attack the paint to try to draw the foul to get to the free throw line.
Extend the game, yeah, extend the game as much as possible. Misses the second to Sancombe. And back the other way comes Chapmanville. And a timeout from Coach Napper. He kind of probably wanted that one back. Benji had split the double team and found a streaking Blevins for an easy layup. But nevertheless, timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. We'll do the same. Back with more on the D&D Sports Network right after this.
Come on down to the Loose Caboose Grill, located in Kermit, West Virginia. Come on in and try out their home fresh food, and go inside of the caboose and sign your name on the wall while you sit down and get you something to eat. Located in Kermit, West Virginia, go grab you a bite to eat at the Loose Caboose Grill.
Here at Appalachian Medical, our team has extensive experience in dealing with respiratory disease. That's why we specialize in respiratory products and disease management. We want to bring our knowledge and know-how to help patients live a healthier life. Appalachian Medical was developed by clinical professionals. We have more than 30 years of combined experience in respiratory disease management, case management, critical care, and more. Our respiratory therapists are skilled and compassionate. With offices in Kentucky, West Virginia, Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, let us be the ones you trust with your medical health care.
Back here on the D&D Sports Network, James Barker, Austin Chafin with you. 3:20 to go. Chapmanville 12-point lead, trying to close it out here at home against one of the better teams in Class AA. Cam Blevins gives it off the side. Blevins on the left wing. Gets a screen from Benji Adkins, and now we'll pull it back up. Chapmanville trying to run some clock here. Benji with it. Drives in, kicks it over to Cam Blevins. Layup, no good, and going to be a block on the Maroon Knights as Anthony kind of slid under Blevins, and that'll send Cam Blevins to the line to shoot two. We'll see offensive and defensive substitutions the rest of the way, specifically for Catholic, as Berlinski will check back in each time that they're going to get the possession back. 52-39. Blevins makes both. So now 14, 53-39, under 3 minutes to go. Anthony gives it off. Gollihue guarding Sancombe. Good look beautiful. Underneath. Oleash is good. It's a full timeout on the floor from Mel Stevens and the Maroon Knights. We'll do the same. Back with more high school basketball action on the D&D Sports Network right after this.
If you're looking for a friendly and fun atmosphere to enjoy your daily cuisine, come to Cheech's Pizza in Lenore, West Virginia. Cheech's Pizza has world-renowned cheese sticks, delicious pizza, and the best subs in the pizza and pasta game. Don't forget to take advantage of our milkshake shop located inside.
Bring your family down to meet ours. We are the place that treats you like family from the second you pull in the parking lot. We look forward to seeing you here at Chicha's Pizza. Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. Get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you. Gracie and Tate merchandising has become a staple here in the Danville and Madison community. They'll make sure you find that treasure that's been eluding you. Everything you need under one roof. New items at discounted prices right here at Gracie and Tate Merchandising. Go Skyhawks!
Back here is Chapmanville trying to inbound. They'll float it in, and nobody home. It's a steal for Anthony, and the Maroon Knights with a chance to cut into the Chapmanville lead. 53-41. Sancombe drives in. Good defense from Zion Blevins, and Miller gets the rebound. Miller up ahead, gives it to Gollihue. Gollihue lays it in, gets the bucket and the foul as they call Anthony on the foul there. No, I'm sorry, they called it on Sancombe. That may have been a little bit of a frustration foul on Sancombe. Gollihue misses the foul shot. It's a 14-point lead. It's been Chapmanville's largest lead of the game. 3 back on the other end. Rattles out no good. Rebound Blevins somehow got it out to Benji Adkins. And now Coach Napper will take a timeout. We'll do the same. It's full timeout for Chapmanville. Back with more. 2:16 to go in the fourth. Chapmanville a 14-point lead here on the D&D Sports Network.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
Chapmanville a 14-point lead with 2:16 to go here in the fourth quarter against Wheeling Central. James Barker, Austin Chafin with you here on the D&D Sports Network. We thank you guys for watching and listening to us in this huge AA basketball matchup. Adkins looks, will try to get it in, does so to Cam Blevins, and goes off his foot out of bounds. Yep, good call. I have Cam in class, so, and trust me when I say this, I say it with the most love possible. He doesn't stop talking. So I knew when he was telling the official, he was trying to explain exactly what happened.
Yeah, and as a coach, you just want to be like, just hush.
55-41, 2 minutes to go. Sancombe steps into a three, and another smooth shot there from Eli Sancombe. Cuts the Chapmanville lead to 11 with 2:01 to go here in the fourth quarter. Full timeout. We'll do the same. Back with more here on the D&D Sports Network right after this.
Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. Get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you.
Come meet the wonderful staff at the Del Barton Quick Shop. They got all your cold food needs along with tobacco needs. And while you're down there, check out their award-winning hot food items. Once again, Located in Dale Barton, West Virginia, the Quick Shop. Call 304-752-3474 and see Missy Birchfield at your good friends at State Farm in Logan, West Virginia. She gives out free insurance quotes, so make sure you see her at State Farm.
Back here on the D&D Sports Network, up ahead is Gollihue, gives it off to Miller. Miller getting double teamed, back outside to Blevins, as now Chapmanville will try to kill some clock here with under 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and they have an 11-point lead. Blevins throws it. That's an errant pass, but knocked on the floor, and somehow Chapmanville gets it back. Cam Blevins drives in, layup, it's good, and the foul. Well, sometimes it's your night, and on that play, that is exactly the way the night has gone for Chapmanville. Sometimes when they've done bad things, they've gotten rewarded in some way, shape, form, fashion.
Yep.
57-44. Blevins makes the layup, and he'll go to the line to shoot for the three-point play. He is 2 for 2 from the line tonight. He make it 3 of 3. Chapmanville's lead back up to 14. Sancombe drives in, couldn't get the bucket. He's fouled by Zion Blevins. And right now, Sancombe just headstrong at the rim. Appreciate the administration of Chapmanville Regional High School allowing us to broadcast here today. Principal Rob Dial, along with Logan County Schools. They continue to give permission for us to bring you some basketball action here. Sancombe makes both. 12-point lead for Chapmanville now. Adkins gets it ahead to Miller. Miller to Gollihue, and he'll back it out. Chapmanville smartly trying to just burn some clock. Joey with it to Benji. Back to Zion. Good ball movement for Chapmanville. They'll kind of triangle it up top here. Miller now to Adkins as they're just going to run some clock with 70 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter of play. And Chapmanville has been impressive here against one of the better teams in Class AA as Radcliffe fouls Adkins, and that will send Benji to the line to shoot 2 with 1:02 on the board. Send our congratulations to girls basketball player from Chapmanville Regional High School. Alara Evans scored her 1,000th point today. So, Lara, congratulations. As the Lady Tigers picked up a victory at Scott. And again, Evans netting her 1,000th point in her career. Adkins missed the first, misses the second. And here come the Maroon Knights with under a minute to go here in the final quarter of play. Berlinski, 3, short, no good, and it will go out of bounds back to Chapmanville. With a 12-point lead with 52 seconds to go. Chapmanville just has to take care of the basketball. Berlinski on Blevins, and now you're going to get Berlinski with the foul. That will be his 5th, and Blevins will go to the line to shoot 2. It's time to start thinking about this Tug Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game, and there are a few we could choose from Chapmanville. Gollihue's had a great game. Second half, this young man at the line has played about as good a basketball as we've seen him play.
Yeah.
So Cam Blevins in the running as well. And you look at Zion Blevins and you're going to look at his stat sheet and you're still not going to believe whatever he has. It's been a quiet one, but he's had a double-double. Sancombe, 3 on the way, no good. Rebound underneath by Radcliffe. Shot up is good. Mel Stevens will take his last timeout. It's a full timeout as well. We'll take it with him. Back with more of this fourth quarter right here on the D&D Sports Network right after this.
Come in from the cold and warm up with your favorite comfort food from Tudor's Biscuit World. Fluffy biscuits smothered with sausage gravy. Homemade blackberry biscuits topped with crunchy granola and icing. Or the new cinnamon caramel apple biscuit. And for a limited time, at participating locations, we're serving our over-the-top chicken pot pie. It's tender chunks of chicken, gravy, and vegetables, over-top mashed potatoes, and our famous made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuits. At Tudor's, we're serving up comfort food that's ladled with love.
Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisa, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options such as workbenches, shelving, transom windows, and much more. You can go to the location or buy using 3D Builder's online order system. You can build right from your own home. We offer metal garages and carports that are built to any size and
Back with you here on the D&D Sports Network. Blevins brings it up the floor. It's an 11-point lead for Chapmanville as we enter the final 30 seconds. And before we get to under 30 seconds, Zion Blevins is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. So Blevins at the line to shoot two. Chapmanville all but over here as they're going to move to 7-5 on the season. And a big victory. When you look at Chapmanville's schedule, they lost their first game to Fairmont. They lost 2 games in South Carolina. They lost to Ashland here. This is a team that has not lost to a lot of in-state competition aside from Fairmont Senior.
Right.
60-48. The Tigers lead by 12. 22 seconds to go. Sandcombe off balance 3. Blevins gets it. It's up ahead to Cam Blevins. And Cam will lay it in. 14-point lead for Chapmanville. Long 3 there. No good. Ratcliffe rebound. No foul for Chapmanville. He'll get the rebound again. He'll go up again. Misses it. Blevins gets it out. And that will do it as Chapmanville a big win for the Tigers as they kind of cement themselves as one of the top teams in Class AA still in the state of West Virginia. Statement victory for Chapmanville, 62-48 over Wheeling Central. We'll be back with the Rebound Physical Therapy postgame show and our Tuck Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game right after this here on the D&D Sports Network.
You're trying to rehab from an on-the-field or workplace injury? Come to Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance in Chapmanville, West Virginia for all your physical therapy needs. For over 10 years, Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance has been making sure their clients rebound in the quickest amount of time possible. That's Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. Look forward to seeing you.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 or reach us Monday through Friday.
Now back here on the D&D Sports Network, Chapmanville with a 62-48 victory over Wheeling Central and a huge matchup for Chapmanville and a big statement victory. We're now joined by the Tug Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game, Cameron Blevins. And Cam, outside of the classroom, you know, it's good to see you.
Yeah.
Hey, great game tonight, specifically in the second half. Huge shots from the outside. You stepped up, played really well. Personally, I thought it was one of the best games I've seen you play since you've been here in the orange and black. What was it like tonight?
Yeah, it was pretty nice coming out. It was hot at first, and then second quarter we got lazy a little bit, and then went in at halftime and came out and got her done.
You know, you shot the ball well from the outside, and that's something that I know you really like to do. You like to score. What was it tonight that kind of made you get you going a little bit?
Yeah, we're just moving the ball good after halftime. And I was just spotting up and hit one, then I hit 2 more. So.
One thing that I know Coach Napper's been on to you about has been your defense, but tonight you played really good defense.
Yeah. We had a talk about that at halftime, defense.
What changes did you make?
Well, we've been practicing this team for a couple of days now, and he just put me on the dude that was spotting up, and I just played good D that game.
You know, you had the job of bringing the ball up the floor against a really good defender in Berlinski there in number 12. You got him to foul out. Is that something you kind of pride yourself in?
What, foul out?
No, you got the defender to foul out.
Oh, I mean, no. I just, when I see them pressuring me, I just go around them, and if they end up fouling, they foul.
You know, these are the kind of victories that you came to be a part of. When you came to Chapmanville, you wanted to be a part of this type of culture, this type of winning atmosphere. What's it mean to you?
It means a lot. Chapmanville took me in as like family, and I like it.
We're now joined by Zion Blevins. If you guys just pass the mic, you'll be in good shape here. So appreciate you in, Zion, joining us here on the D&D Sports Network. Congratulations on the victory. Huge victory, statement victory for you guys. Talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, it's a really big victory for us. We felt like if we just came out and played defense, then I felt like we'd get the job done tonight.
Personal note, congratulations on the narrowed down to the 700 players in the nation receive an invitation to the McDonald's All-American. You're one of those guys. What's that feel like for you personally?
I mean, really, it's just a big accomplishment, really. Just hard work, really just paying off, just all the time in the summer, just paying off, really.
So this is, again, a big victory tonight. You moved to 7-5 on the season. But the statement, it kind of rings to the rest of the state of West Virginia that, we're still here. We're still in Chapmanville. We're still the defending state champs. Was that what the kind of mentality was when you went out on the floor tonight?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's some very good teams in Double A, like Williamstown, Southern Cali, but I feel like we're still one of the top dogs, if not the biggest dogs. So, yeah.
Defensively tonight, huge effort for all your players, but you specifically, especially on the glass. I don't know statistically how many rebounds you had, but it had to be a lot because you were just there. What was the mentality going in tonight?
I mean, really, if we just play defense and rebound, I felt like we'd get the win. So, yeah.
All right, that's Zion Blevins for us here on the D&D Sports Network. It's him and Cam Blevins, your Tug Valley Wellness Clinic players of the game. As Austin, we saw a good one. We saw the defending AA state champions kind of say it's still their throne today here in Chapmanville.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good day to be a Tiger for sure.
Absolutely. That'll do it for Austin and myself. We appreciate you watching here on the D&D Sports Network as Chapmanville defeats Wheeling Central. That'll do it. We'll be around for you on the